What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Like I told you guys last video, today we're gonna be working on the white hatch finally. I know some of you guys have been waiting for content on the white hatch, so today that's exactly what I'm gonna give you guys. But I gotta go pick up David right now. He just texted me, he thought I fell back asleep because it's been a minute, but I was in the bathroom fighting demons, bro. I'm gonna go pick up David and we're gonna head back to his house. I already have the white hatch there, I left it there overnight. So I'm gonna go pick up David. He dropped off his girlfriend's car to get detailed, so I'm gonna go pick him up, head back to his house, and I'll check back in with you guys.
Nah, bro, you saw this? Bro, no way.
Nah, bro, I didn't clean my car, bro. Nah, man, I'm like half asleep still. David's here now.
Yerba mate.
Yerba mate, that messy juice, yes, sir. We're gonna go pick up David's car, hit up Harbor Freight, and then go back to the shop and start working on the white hatch. Tell me why he only beat me by like a car. Oh my god, he needs to fix the boost leak on that car so bad, bro. Seeing him drive around makes me miss my 890 though. I'm finna cook him. Nah, I would've had you at 100 though. Nah, bro, check this out. There's like 10 items in here that I'm trying to return with no box. You think they're gonna take it?
Hell no.
Wish us luck. Shout out Harbor Freight. Bro, I dead returned like what, $130 worth of stuff? Nothing had a box, nothing. I mean, it wasn't like nothing, you could tell everything was brand new, but still. Nah, shout out Harbor Freight. I basically got everything back there for free. Nah, I'm tired, that's just starting to hit me. I slept like 3 hours last night. My battery's about to die, my camera's tired too. We're gonna head over to David's house, start working on the white hatch. Once we get there, I'll explain what we're gonna do to that car in this video. All right, let's go.
We just found Chris's dream car. Yes, sir.
We're here in David's garage ready. Got the 240 ready. Let me explain what we're gonna do to it today. All right, basically what I wanna do today is I wanna strip the entire, not the entire interior, like the dash is still gonna stay in it, but I wanna strip a lot of the interior out of this car and just detail the fuck out of this car. Like I wanna clean the carpet, I wanna clean the seats, and just make the interior nice and fresh. I also have a few parts for the inside, like a new shift boot, a dash overlay, basically just like a small refresh on this car. I'm gonna take out all the hatch interior and show you guys the rust that the car does have that I was aware of when I bought the car. I don't think I'm gonna repair it today, but I'm gonna clean it up and just make it nice and clean, so when next time when I do go to repair it, it's nice and clean and ready for me to repair it. I'm gonna take off the tint on the car. As you guys can see, the last owner tried taking some off before. So we're gonna take off all the tints, probably gonna be a mission. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but we're gonna take all that off, clean the hatch interior like I said, clean the inside. I'm gonna take out the seats and everything. And then I also have some new headlights I'm gonna be throwing on the car that are LED. That's the plan for the white hatch. I only have David's help for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So we're gonna write everything down and try to plan out the most efficient way to do everything. So let me go write that list and show you guys what we're gonna do. This is the list I came up with. Kind of try to number it, but it might change. But basically this is everything I need to do. So take out the seats, foam. Basically I'm gonna just use carpet cleaner, scrub it and clean it up. 2, take out the hatch interior, vacuum and foam. So 3, install the new shift boot I have. 4, the new AC unit control. Basically, I'm gonna switch the AC control units from my black hatch and the white hatch because the one in the black hatch is way better condition than the one in this car for some reason. 5, speed sensor. Try and see if I even have the right part number. I don't know if I do or not, so that's why I put a question mark next to it. 6, wash the car. And then 7, new headlights. And then 8, install the new dash overlay since the entire car is gonna be nice and detailed. Let's see how dirty this car is. Overall, it looks pretty clean. The inside is not that dirty. There's not many stains on the carpet, so it looks like it was well taken care of. No one smoked in it. You can tell the seats are really nice condition. I just want to make sure I clean everything up and just make sure that the car is nice and fresh. Let's get started. I'm gonna get started on taking out the seats. Show them how clean the bolt is that you just took out right now.
Now look, 240 has a plastic bolt cover. Bro, this is worth like $500, bro. Look how clean this bolt is. Bro, the seat has never been taken out. Even on this side it has it. This boat so clean just for me to strip it? Yes, sir.
Alright, we got the seats out. David Big Bullin. Bro, that's how people drive Honda Civics, bro. I swear to God. Nah, but bro, for like driving of 20 something years, bro, because I doubt these seats were ever taken off. But this is not dirty at all, bro. Like, damn, it's gonna clean up real nice. Right now, we're gonna take out the back seats and then we're gonna take out that center console trim just so we could have a nice clean canvas. And we're gonna start vacuuming and foaming everything in the inside. That way we can put the seats back in. All right, we got the carpet out. This is the first time I'm gonna show you guys this. Obviously, I saw this when I bought the car because I inspected it because it's a common 240 problem. But just removing the carpet, like, it doesn't look that bad in here. Bro, everything under there looks mint, especially over there. The carpet looks good. So far, car's in pretty great condition. But once you guys see what's under here, bro, it's crazy. Oh, there's my antenna. OEM Nissan. It doesn't look too bad yet, but let me get the spare tire out and you can just see on the spare tire all the rust. It's not the worst. There's definitely worse 240s out there. That's fucking crazy. We're gonna basically be cleaning all this up just to see actually how bad the rust is, because a lot of this is just like surface rust. And if anything, I might just give it a light scuffing and hitting it with some etching primer. Yeah, this is a bad over here. Like, this is literally falling apart. This right here is my gas tank, I think. I'm pretty sure this is my gas tank right in there. Next is taking out this trim right here.
A banana peel, bro.
No way.
Wait, it's a long way.
Is it a banana or a pepper?
It looks like, to me it looks like a banana. Taste it.
I also want to find out where the water's even leaking in here from. There was a couple weeks where it was raining really hard in Long Beach. I noticed that my trunk was wet on the inside, that the carpet was wet, so I need to figure out where the water's coming from. I don't see any rust along here, so I don't think the water's leaking through the hatch. It's probably leaking through the tail light or the wing maybe. When the water's leaking through the hatches, you see rust all the way around it, but I don't see anything. Let's get this interior out and then start cleaning everything up. Nah, check this out. All right, so this bolt right here, it even still has the cover that Nissan has for these, bro. I don't know why they would put this cover on it. Like, there's really no point besides just to dress it up a little bit. But my car even has that. Like, it's a small detail, but that's crazy. Like, that, I'm pretty sure these have never been removed because these are so easy to break. We're gonna take out this, and then this plastic should come off, and then this trim on both sides should come out. Bro, these things are beating your ass. They're so hard to take off without breaking. I broke the clip behind this one right here. Hopefully it doesn't rattle when the car turns on, but check out how clean it is back here, bro. Look at this. I still have the OEM coilover cover right here. Damn, bro. We got both interiors for the trunk removed, nice and clean as expected. I have all these wires under here that were from like a sub or something in the past. I'm gonna just tie them up in a circle and just bundle them up and leave them underneath the seat because I don't want to take out the carpet to remove the wire. First of all, I have to get everything in here vacuumed. Once everything's vacuumed, there's no trash in here. Then I can actually start foaming the carpet and cleaning it up a little bit. I bought it like, how many cans of this do I have, David? I have like 6 cans of this because that's all Amazon let me buy. I tried buying like 12 because I needed to wash my other car too. Not that 240 my daily, but I just got a gang of this and I'm just gonna give it a light scrubbing because like I said, it's not super dirty in here. It just needs like a little pasada to make it clean. So let's get started with vacuuming, and then I'm gonna tidy up all the wires in here and then just start foaming everything. And once the inside of the cabin is nice and foamed, I'm gonna move to the hatch, and that's when I'm gonna start removing all the fur and stuff. Or honestly, I might need to do that first before I even vacuum just to pick it up, but got a good amount of work right now. David has to leave right now, so it's a good thing I just got it clean today. It's nothing mechanical. I don't have to pull the transmission off or anything. Well, I do have to pull it off, but I'm not doing that today. We'll see what's up. Little update, got all the interior on top of the car because we don't have space. The seat's just on the side. But David has to dip right now. I'm gonna dip right now too. I'm gonna just eat real quick and I'm gonna come back. Hey, wait. Nah, bro, I almost died. David helped me with the hard part, removing everything, but I'm probably gonna need his help to put everything back on. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish today. He's gonna get home late. shout out Editor for these big ass welding wire brushes. I think this is gonna be just perfect because these bristles are super hard. Yes, sir. I just gotta make sure to keep cleaning the brush, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be able to take all this shit off pretty easy. And I'll be able to vacuum everything up and then just like wipe everything down and it should be clean. So let the hard work begin. I went ahead and removed all the fur. It was actually pretty easy with that big ass wire brush. So I took everything off, and then after inspecting this, it doesn't look too bad. Most of it is just surface rust that I'm pretty sure I could just sand out or wire wheel out. And I'm probably gonna hit this with a little bit of primer by the end of today, just so that it doesn't rust. Especially since I was hitting everything with the wire brush, I'm pretty sure I was scratching the paint and leaving bare metal exposed. So that's one thing I gotta do today. I'm probably gonna primer it. Just quickly sand this, scuff it up, and then just hit it with a little bit of etching primer. I'm not gonna paint match it just for now. I just don't want the rust to spread anymore, especially since I know water is still getting into the hatch. I'm gonna go eat right now. I'm gonna come back, vacuum everything up. I'll have a better idea of what I need to do next, but I'll be right back in a bit. I just came back from Home Depot. I want to go buy a bigger vacuum because the Milwaukee one I have, it's fine for like if you're just washing your car and stuff, but like when there's this much stuff in your car, I need a bigger vacuum. So I went to Home Depot, I bought a bigger vacuum. Nothing crazy, just bought a nice little rigid vacuum. I actually went and bought some white primer. I already had some gray primer, but I'm gonna just end up using white just so it matches the car a bit better and I don't have to use paint. I think this is white. We're gonna find out right now. Yes, sir. I can't work on this car all night like usual. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just vacuum everything. And my main focus for today is I want to sand the trunk and get a primer just so I can get it taken care of. And that's gonna be the most labor that this car is gonna need at this video. Other than that, if I finish sanding, then I'm gonna go ahead and foam the carpet. Just so that when David comes back and it's time to assemble everything, everything's nice and clean. If I paint it and the rust comes back, then I'll just go ahead and actually take my time next time and paint it good. But for now, I just want to see if like a light coat will keep it sealed. Let me hook up this new vacuum and start vacuuming the shit out of everything and see how long it takes me. Alright, little update. I already vacuumed the entire inside like you guys saw. It's nice and clean. I'm probably gonna have to vacuum it again, especially because I'm sanding right now. I wish I had a more aggressive sandpaper. I wish I had like a 80 or 60 grip, but this is the roughest I have, 220, so I'm gonna have to make it work. As you can see, I already gave this section a little bit with 220. I'm honestly tempted to even spray on the primer on top of areas like this already, but what I'm gonna do, because this area right here used to look about like right here is all surface rust. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use 220 to get rid of all the surface rust, and then everything that's left I'm gonna just wire wheel. If you guys have been watching the channel for a minute, then you guys already know I'm not new to sanding things down by hand and painting them. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep going by hand, and it's a good thing that the only thing that's basically rusted is the spare tire well. So I'm gonna just go by hand and 220 everything, and at the end wire wheel the rest, and then clean everything up and then spray it down with some primer and it should be sealed. Let me go ahead and speed run this and see how it turns out. This hatch is beating my ass. Check it out. All right, so I got some progress done. As you can see, I don't know how well it translates on camera. It doesn't look that much different, to be honest, but I went over it with 220 and then I was hitting with the wire wheel, but I'm gonna need a corded drill. Using a drill as a grinding wheel literally just eats through batteries, and it's just not even powerful enough. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna borrow one of my dad's corded drills, and I'm gonna come back with fresh wire wheels, and then I'm gonna come back and hit all the areas, because this, to remove it by hand, is gonna take forever. I would bring it down to bare metal, and even at bare metal it would be pitted. I'm gonna just leave the hatch for now. Got a good amount done. Damn, I didn't even wear a mask the whole time either, bro. Wear a mask if you guys are doing this. Do as I say, not as I do. Damn, my throat hurts. I really wanted to get it painted today, but I guess I'm not gonna be able to. All right, I finished cleaning up and I was literally about to go home. But like I told you guys, I sprayed some of that rust remover on the spare hatch. And honestly, I didn't think it was gonna do much. I was like, bro, this metal is pitted, like it's deep, like it needs a, like the wire wheel was barely able to take it off. Bro, this stuff is crazy. I don't know what they put in it, bro. It's burning the fuck out of my hand though. Let me show you guys how the hatch came out. Damn, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it's a lot better than before. So I sprayed the entire thing on it, and it was like a kind of like a gel, and then I just used that blue rag to wipe it down, and I just basically hand scrubbed everything, and it was just coming off like it was dirt. It was crazy. Obviously there's still some parts that didn't come off, like right here, but honestly that's not even like rust. There's like barely any rust at the bottom, but most of it's bare metal. There's some rust over here, like there's a few spots. Obviously if it was just like this, I would just paint over it, but there's this section right here that's really deep, so I'm still gonna wait until I get a corded drill. But bro, this made everything so much easier. This is it right here. It's just Rust-Oleum. I've never heard of this before, but I really recommend this. It worked great. And also, it says it protects bare metal for up to 12 months. And I'm gonna just leave it there and see if any rust comes back. I'm gonna start working on it again in like 2-3 days. I'll have a corded drill and a wire brush by then, and it should be 100% rust free. And then we'll hit it with the primer. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update and show you guys that it actually worked. I was surprised. I'm gonna put a link to it in the description if any of you guys want it. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we're back. Got the homie David with me, and I haven't touched the car ever since the last clip that I recorded. I'm sorry, I've been busy. They gave it to me.
They gave it to me!
We're just gonna jump straight into it. It's already, bro, it's already like 10 p.m. It's 9:50 already, and we're already starting. Let me show you guys how the rear of the hatch looks like so far. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this chip David found in his bag of chips. He said this bag of chips looked like my hatch. Oh, hell no. Oh my god, bro. Alright, but as you guys can see, it looks a lot better than what I remember. Even back here, I went and bought some tools so I could try and get into tough areas like over here, because I was not gonna be able to get this with the drill and the wire brush. So I got some new tools. Hopefully it makes it a lot easier. And basically all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go around all this spare tire area, and I'm gonna just hit all the areas with the brush that I couldn't get out by hand, and then just go ahead and spray paint everything and seal everything up, and hopefully it doesn't rust out anymore. We're just gonna jump straight into it, get the rust removed, paint it, and then finally we can start working on the interior of the car. I got done painting the hatch finally. Fucking David got debris on it.
It wasn't me, it was you.
Boy. Bro, I hate how the camera looks with this light. I don't know why it looks like that, but I apologize for the lighting. The trunk is nice and painted. It's not perfect, of course, as you can see. All I did was just taped it off with some cardboard, but I didn't really care about it looking the best. You can't really see under here either way. I just wanted it to not have to rust anymore. So for now, it should be good. Eventually, I do plan on fixing that a lot better. So like cutting all this out maybe and replacing it. But for now, it should be good and it shouldn't rust anymore. I think that's gonna be pretty much it for tonight. So I'll check back in once we do the interior. I might try and do the small piece of the interior, see how hard it is, because as you guys saw, the interior of this car is really clean. It's not dirty at all. But yeah, the trunk is done. So I'm gonna leave the hatch open and just leave it like this overnight. And the next time I come work on it, everything should be nice and sealed and ready for me to start putting the interior back together. I'll check back in whenever I come back and work on the interior of the car. The boy's hungry, bro.
How you be staying up so late doing these videos, man?
Don't know, man. back with the black 240, white 240's in there. As you guys saw in the last clip, we're almost done with the white hatch. We got the entire interior nice and vacuumed and cleaned up. The task for today and for the rest of this video is to take off the tint on all the windows in the rear because that's really old tint. So I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I'm gonna do for that. Put all the interior back in while I have David here to help me. After we put the interior back in, I just clean it up, and then after that, just the headlights, and that should be it for today's video. We're gonna speed run this, and I'll check back in once I have an update. We're gonna use some Goo Gone and these Scotch Brite pads right here. I saw a video on YouTube, like the guy was just literally, he didn't use this, he used acetone, but we don't have acetone. So we're just gonna spray that for like lubrication, and hopefully the tint just comes off with this. And supposedly this isn't abrasive enough to scratch your glass, so we'll be the judge of that. But all this tint's really old, so it should come off pretty easy, hopefully. It's just gonna flake off, so that's why I put this. Let's get started and take off the tint on this, and take off the tint on both rear windows. We've been going ham at the hatch, and we got a good amount done. As you can see, we just need the strip right here. That shit is crazy, bro. We only bought 2 of these. We should have bought more. It got dull after a while, and that's why it's harder now. But check it out. I'm gonna go ham right here. There's a little piece right here. God damn! Oh my god.
It's gone, bro.
So is my energy, bro. I'm gonna put the half a heart of Minecraft right here.
I just like look
The hunger boy.
ooh, 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 ooh. Nah, but we just need this ass crack in the middle.
Hopefully we didn't scratch the glass. Imagine we clean it up and there's just scratches everywhere.
Nah, but we did it.
So far so good though. You need a little bit of elbow grease, but this trick works pretty good. So get yourself some of these and like either acetone or Goo Gone, and it should work pretty good. Nah, we got Goo Gone everywhere on the inside. Hey, look, he took off the dirt though, look.
Oh, hell no. You got some shiny ass plastics in here now, bro.
I should have done this before I even detailed the car, but whatever. I'm gonna get that little line removed and the 2/4 glass panels removed, and I'll check back in once all the tint's removed. I swear I would rather pull a trans than do this shit again. Check it out though. I finally got all the tint removed. It looks hella nice on camera. In person, it's still not perfect. I mean, it's 30-year-old glass, so there's still like some hazing and stuff that won't come off. It looks a lot better than what it did with the tint. So, bro, that shit was so hard. But I got everything, all the little details on the side. I took out the seatbelt buckle. They went right here. They were super hard to take off as well. I went and removed all the tint on both quarter panels and this window as well. So finally, the car has no more tint. All right, I think that was the most labor-intensive thing that this car had left. The hatch is already painted. All I gotta do is I gotta take out this interior pieces that I have back here behind me. I'm gonna clean all those with the foaming agent that I used to clean the carpet. And then I'm gonna just vacuum the inside of the car and interior defill it one more time because I was all up in there and there's probably pieces of tint all over the car. And I'm gonna try and put as much as I can back inside the car tonight. Hopefully David comes back tonight. He can help me put the hatch interior back in. But everything else should be a lot easier than removing the tint, bro. That took like 2-3 hours, bro. Let me get started and I'll come back once I have an update. Little update. What time is it? It's, oh my god, bro. It's already midnight. Oh, you can't see, but it's midnight. Homie David here.
Yes, sir.
Bro was supposed to be here like an hour and a half ago. Bro, I was sitting there waiting for my food like. I cleaned all the interior from the car and it's ready to put inside the car. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna go back and put everything back inside the car, and then that should be done. I'm also gonna be changing the taillights on the car. I decided I'm gonna change the taillights. I have brand new Type X taillights in box I'm gonna be throwing on. Nah, I still gotta put the whole interior back in. Hell nah. Alright, I'm gonna eat because I haven't ate all day. Yes, sir. I'm on half a heart, bro. I was just trying to fuck with David when he picked me up. I already had the whole interior put together basically. But everything's nice and in already. Looks a lot better. But I'm not gonna do much for today. It's already late as fuck. Bro, we stayed up watching The Last of Us for like another hour. What episode was that? 8? Episode 8 of The Last of Us was ass, bro. Yeah, I'm way too tired. It's already late. I'm not doing anything else. All I'm gonna do for the rest of tonight, I'm gonna take out these tail lights because like I told you guys, I'm gonna replace the tail lights. Everything else on the car is already put back together. And these are the last of the clips and stuff that I need to put in the car. I don't even know where they go, but I'll figure it out. But next time you guys see me, I'm gonna be back working on this car, changing the tail lights to the headlights and putting the rest of the small interior pieces together like the center console and stuff. And that should be it. So I'll check back in a few days whenever I'm back working on this car. The car is all put back together. I was gonna end this video off by installing brand new tail lights, brand new headlights and stuff, but I just can't because something came up. Let me show you guys what. When we went to go and remove all the back trim to remove the tail lights, we actually got the tail lights removed. We had to use the heat gun to melt all the adhesive to pull them out. So everything was nice and like perfect. But then once I got over here, as you guys can see, there was some pretty deep rust. As you can see, there's some tiny holes. And it's a good thing I decided to change the taillights right now, because if I didn't, then I wouldn't have found that. But as you can see, I already started repairing all that. I just hit it with the wire wheel, a little bit up here too. So maybe this is where the water was leaking inside my hatch too, because it looks like it was all leaking through here, inside there, and all the way to the bottom. I can't put the Type X tails in this video because there's rust, and yeah, I repaired most of it and I'm gonna primer over it, but after further inspection, it looks like the rust was leaking down towards the bumper. So I'm gonna end the video here and I'm gonna just show you guys what we did. We have the whole rest of the interior put back together besides everything in the rear hatch. I didn't put any of this back because we're gonna be changing the taillights, of course, but everything else on the inside of the car is done. So let me show you guys what that looks like. Now check this out. I already cleaned everything in here. Bro, I really don't think this car was clean in like 20 something years, because why else would he have this in here? And the car wasn't that filthy. It didn't look like they drove it much, but you guys can't really see because it's all faded. But where did it say? Oh, right here at the bottom. Sunday 5th, May 2002. What, bro? That's not May 2nd because it says Sunday the 5th. That's wild, bro. And I think this one has the date on it as well. This is from Las Vegas. There's also some matches in here. So these are also from a hotel in Vegas. So maybe he just kept these because they meant something to him. Yeah, same thing at the bottom. 10/51/29, Sunday the 5th, May 2002. Either the car hasn't been cleaned since 2002 and barely driven, or these receipts meant something to him for some weird reason. But I'm gonna keep those in the car always, just because they seem like they belong there. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I didn't end it like I wanted. I wanted to put the new tails and the new headlights on it. We'll be able to do that next video. We're gonna be pulling off the rear bumper on next video and tearing into the car a little bit more. We refreshed the entire interior. I tore everything apart, so now I know everything is nice and 100%. I fixed the rust in the rear, so I have nothing to worry about. I'm gonna fix it better next time, but for now it should last for a minute. I don't have to worry about the rust spreading. Damn, I've been working on this car today for like 12 hours straight. That's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed any moment in this video, please consider subscribing. Drop a like, helps out a lot, especially for a small channel like mine. I'll see you guys next time. Later. David?